Hey, it's July 17th, 2025, and I quit my job yesterday. Um, I'd been there almost 10 years. A lot of it was personal, um, family stuff going on. Um, I worked in the automotive industry in upper management. Um, I worked a lot of hours. Um, it was stressful. But what a lot of people don't know is that my passion's actually collectibles. Not a popular thing to tell people. Um, you don't want to get ridiculed or don't want people to not take you serious. Um, I grew up with Pokemon. Um, Collected it several different times throughout my life. Um, Gave up on it every time. Sold it. Got rid of it. I got three kids. My youngest one, um, when Lost Origin came out, he started talking to his mom into buying packs. So I started looking at it. Oh, this looks cool. The new Pokemon are interesting. Yeah, dove right off into it. Um, Found content creators, Nostalgianomics. I know he gets a lot of hate, but he's good. Um, Brian, Pokey and E, Danny Phantom, um, Pokey Pasture. Just started watching him recently. TCG Bolt Kings. Uh, Started thinking about all these things they're talking about. Start a business, how to make it work from home. I've always had a strong work ethic. Um, I knew that I could make something happen if I studied it long enough. I was always able to figure out a way. Um, Spent the last 2 years contemplating a way to make a business, make my own business, um, instead of running someone else's business. I wanted to run my own business. It's tough. Uh, the resource that you need is money, um, capital, especially in this hobby. If you have capital, if you have money, you can make money, really. Just having cash available for the opportunity. But I started a TCG player account July. I just crossed my 1 year anniversary. Started a TCG player account in July of 2024. I'm at about 4,000 cells. Um, I mostly started out with bulk. Just recently started selling some of my own personal collection. I've got about probably 30 or $40,000 worth of my personal collection. Um, can't really collect if you want to start a business though. It's kind of tough. Um, I'm going full fledged into it. I didn't quit my job in anticipation of doing this. There were some other things that kind of happened, but I have quite a backlog of cards. All these cards over here that my big black fuzzy cat's laying on, those are all cards that are online. I have about 50,000 cards in inventory right now online. Most of them are under $5. The majority of them under $5. Um, Mostly bulk. Uh, I believe in the bulk. I know it's not glamorous, and there's not a whole lot of content creators that are gonna like necessarily talk to you about bulk. The ones that do are pretty good established people, but the margin in bulk and the availability of bulk really is pretty good. I mean, I just recently started spending a lot more money on singles and collections, and it's kind of glamorous. You see a lot of money coming in and out. I mean, when whenever you have high volume of deposits showing up, for people that don't know, TCG player, you get two deposits a week. Um, when you're selling bulk and it's going slow and the orders are, you know, $2 orders, $3 orders. Maybe somebody gets reverse hollows from all kinds of different sets and it's a $12 order. I mean, the deposits are not real high, but you don't own those cards for very much. So a lot of it's profit. Um, Flipping the singles is a lot more glamorous. Um, you start getting deposits on TCG Player, they're $1,000 or $900 or $2,000. The first time you do that, you think, oh, that's great. But if you think about it, if you're buying stuff at 70% and selling it, you know, if it's $2,000, I mean, you owned that stuff for what, 1,400? So you got a $2,000 deposit, but you can't really get too crazy because that's really you made $600. I'm a thinker. Um, I do a lot of thinking. I do a lot of um, planning, strategizing. Um, a lot of stuff lives rent free in my head, especially if I get into it. I'm into this. Um, I'm gonna find a way to make a business from my house, and it's a hard time to do it because sealed is like impossible to get. Like impossible. I'm in a I'm in a wholesale program with Eli from Pokemon USA. I haven't been able to buy anything in months. I mean, almost a year now. Besides just my one case minimum, and hell, most of the time I've been opening that because I hadn't really stopped opening stuff. Um, but I'm gonna find a way to make it work, and I figured I might as well document it. Been thinking about starting a channel for a long time. Um, I think there's a lot of people like me that would love to make a business and do stuff from home, um, or maybe do what they love. I mean, the adage, it's worn out. I mean, if you're doing what you love, you never work a day in your life, yada, yada, yada. I'm about to put it to the test because I was earning a lot of money. I was making a lot of money. Um, and I don't really have a lot of money saved up. I mean, I got about $80,000 worth of cards in here, but we're about to see. And, you know, Brian from Pokemon, dude, love him and hate him. I hate him because every time I watch one of his videos about starting a business, he's like, just turn a camera on, just start. I don't like doing this. It's not natural for me. I'm not a vain person. I don't have nice hair. I'm not fit. I'm not particularly charismatic, but I do have some qualities that I think can make a business work. And I think I'm going to document it. I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I think I would like to share for anybody that wants to start a business in this. I think that we have at least a decade of a really good opportunity here. Pokemon is huge. It's huge right now. So is Magic. I've dabbled in that some. I don't know it is good, but I know the ins and outs of Pokemon. I've been watching content nonstop for a while. So I'm going to start making some videos. I don't know when I'm going to upload anything. Um, I'll probably talk myself out of it quite a few times. But every time I watch Brian from Pokemon say something about don't be scared, just do it, I don't really want to make content to make money. I don't really want to, I don't care about getting subscribers or viewers or anything like that. Um, I just want to help somebody else. Um, Somebody else that's a thinker like me that wants to plan something out. I mean, I can't tell you how enriching the video is from somebody that has planned something out really well, like I do. Um, if you got a big collection, or you live in an area where you have access to people that you collect with, you can definitely make a Pokemon business. It's there. The opportunity is there. And I'm going to start making videos about it. And if you want to see how I started, and you want to see where I'm at with it, I didn't have a ton of capital, man. I mean, I was spending a lot of money on stuff, on personal collection stuff, and I had a lot of cards that, I had about 20,000 bulk cards from opening packs on my own whenever I started this. But since then, I've acquired, 300,000 probably cards. They're all over the house here. So uh, I don't have a good setup. I mean, I guess if this turns into something, I might buy a camera or something like that. But in all honesty, this video may just get lost on my computer somewhere. Um, we'll see. Next time, I'll have something figured out to say. But today's kind of a big day for me. I didn't get up and go to work. I'm at the house. I listed a lot of cards last night. I've got about 40 something orders. Of course, my wife looks at it. She's like, oh man, 40 orders. There's $300 in there. We'll be fine. Doesn't always work like that. But I've thought a lot of things through. I'll share it with you. If you want to look at my account, TCG Player, it's Kings of Kanto. Um, I'd originally thought, I have three boys, and I thought, man, if I'm going to make something, maybe I should make something that would last. That way, if I ever wanted to open a store or something, it would be like me and my boys, Kings of Kanto. Sounded like a good idea. I don't know. Could be a silly name. But I got good reviews and stuff. I mean, you can read through my feedback, look at my inventory, see how I'm pricing stuff. If you're thinking about doing this, I'm going to release some videos, kind of step by step of what I did. Um, I do about $5,000 to $6,000 in sales a month right now. Um, Obviously, it'll have to be dramatically more, um, unless I go do something else. Unless I want to go do something else, but I'm gonna make this work. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I think I can make it till the end of the year probably, but we'll figure it out. That's about it. We'll see what happens. Maybe I make more. Maybe this will be the first one. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be something I share later on down the road after I've already established the channel. Who knows? But when you jump off and do something, you're like kind of nervous about it. Like just talking about it kind of helps. We'll see. My cat thinks I'm crazy. She's probably not sure what I'm doing, but always keep the lids on those boxes because the cats like to get on them, and people don't want hair in their cards. So, first tip. First tip. See y'all later.